Ordering rational numbers from least to greatest. When we have fraction, decimal, a negative decimal, a mixed number, we are going to change all of them to decimals. So let's look at 7/10. Remember, we're going to use Taibou to change it into a decimal. So remember, a top number or numerator goes inside your box, and the denominator, the bottom number, goes outside your box. Check and see, does 10 divide into 7? No. And so when we get that no, we're adding a decimal and a 0. We bring our decimal straight up. This no says we put a 0 here. So now does 10 go into 70? Yes, it does, 7 times. All right, let's write 0.7 right down here so we know we finished that one. We don't have to change 1.65, it's already a decimal. Let's go to 4/10. We write down 4/10. We know we're going to use Taibou. And let's put our numerator inside our box, our denominator outside our box. Does 10 divide into 4? No. So let's add our decimal or 0 and bring straight up the decimal. Put that 0 there because 10 didn't divide into 4. 10 goes into 40 4 times. So let's put 0.4 right up here. Okay, do we need to do this one? No, because it's a decimal. Let's look at the mixed number 1 and 9/10. On 1 and 9/10, remember, we only work with this fraction part. So let's rewrite it down here in our little answer box because we were taught to put an answer box, and we bring our 1 over. Remember, we're just working with this 9/10. So we're going to Taibou, and we're going to put our numerator in our box and our denominator outside. 10 does not divide into 9. So let's put our 0 and our decimal, bring it straight up. 10 times what gives us 90? We get 9. So our answer is 1.9. Let's write that right here in our mixed number, 1.9. Now, we have 8/10. So let's write 8/10. We're going to use Taibou because it's a fraction. 8 goes inside the box, 10 goes outside the box. Can it divide into it? No. So let's write our 0 for our no and bring up our decimal. 10 times what gives you 80? That's right, 8. So let's write 0.8. And do we have to do anything to 3.8? No, because it's already a decimal. Let's look at ordering from least to greatest. Remember, we learned if we have a negative number, that is our smallest number, okay? And compare, no more negatives, so that is our smallest number. Let's start with that. Negative 1.72. Next, let's look at what is our smallest positive decimal. Our smallest positive decimal is going to be 0.4, correct. So let's put 0.4. Our next largest decimal, right after 0.4, is going to be 0.7. 0.7. And you're correct, we're going to put 0.8. That is our next largest decimal number. Okay, now let's mark these out. That way we don't look at them. Okay? Oops, almost marked out the wrong one. Okay, oh, let's mark this one out too. Now we have 3 numbers left. We have 1.65, 1.9, and 3.8. Let's look at the ones that have a 1 in the 1 value, 1 place value. So now let's look at the decimals. It does a 6. Is it lower than a 9? Yes, it is. So let's write 1.65 and then 1.9. All right, let's cross this one out and let's cross this 1.65. Our last number is 3.8. Great job, everyone. This is ordering rational numbers from least to greatest.